Hey all, Roscoe RVerTV, welcome. Check it out. We're leaving the Berlin RV Park. Had a little restful stay here for one night. And we're heading south. We're going to go down to a town called Coshocton, Ohio. Okay, gonna cut through Millersburg here. Had a great visit with my family friend. Been a long time. Did some catching up, but time to hit the road. This is Highway 62. I thought we'd take a little scenic way down through, cut down through a little town called Killbuck. This is one very pretty ride. This is true backroads, Ohio. Trees, rolling hills, farms, you name it. We're gonna see it. And I think, I'm hoping, we're going to get rid of this cloud cover. Okay, you got to make a right here. Yeah, Killbuck, I filmed it a few years ago. They got a cool little old museum. Very historic old town. I thought we'd do a drive-through. And then we'll continue on down to Coshocton. The whole trip from Millersburg to Coshocton is about 30 miles. There's a sign on that building, Killbuck, Ohio. Make a turn up here. Hot and humid, typical late August days in Ohio. Before you know it, leaves will be turning. This would probably be one of the top destinations if you're chasing fall foliage colors. Would be all this area down through here. Holmes County, Coshocton, all of it with all the trees. Alright, that road to the left is what we're going to be taking, but we're going to do a big loop right around here. And we'll cut through Killbuck, see what's happening. History here goes way, way back. A few factories here, small ones. Kind of like its own little unique town here, all by itself, away from all the big city stuff. You know, Millersburg, my goodness, that's a busy place anymore. We take a little town like this, everyone knows everyone else. Heck yeah. Yeah, looking forward to go down to Coshocton. There's a whole village, restored village we're going to see today. It's also part of the history of the Erie Ohio Canal that was built in the early 1800s. Should be interesting. Here you go. Here is downtown Killbuck. Old barrel roof buildings. Pizza place. Old Duncan movie theater. They use it for like a community center now, I think. That 150, Killbuck just turned 150 years old, that mural. There's a museum on the left. A couple stores. You got the VFW. Little grocery store. Gas station. There you go. Old brick buildings. And your car wash. I'll cut back down. We'll come down the main street. But just a quiet, sleepy little town. There's a creek behind these houses that floods once in a while. This is called Water Street. There's also a bike trail, hiking and biking, the old railroad tracks they tore out. And that trail goes a lot of miles anymore. They've been building it for years. Guess it's really popular. It goes all the way up through Millersburg and on. Well, let's sneak up one more block and then we'll cut back. There's the creek right to the left. Alright, so you can get in town two ways. We could have come in this way. I went past it. Look at the size of those trees, huh? That dates a town right there, this size of trees. Alright, here we go. Right down the main drag. Houses all look kind of the same style, don't they? A little sweet shop there, get a burger and an ice cream cone. Just a plush little town. Always fun. Always fun to explore these areas around Holmes County, Amish Country, all of it. Alright, there's the fire department on the left, all volunteer. Yeah, some of these places are huge, aren't they? And voila, right back downtown. Hard to get lost. There's the bank, and then here's another big grocery store. There's the theater. Alright, there's your 32-cent tour of Kilbuck, Ohio. Alright, what do you say? You want to head south a ways, get down to Coshocton? It's early morning, time we get down to Coshocton at it's Roscoe Village. Should be getting opened up. It's supposed to be a big museum down there too. Hopefully it's open. And here's your school on top of the hill here. Okay, I'm gonna go straight down here, make a left, pick up Highway 60, heading south. One scenic drive, wasn't it? Gorgeous. Do that all day long. No traffic. Alright, this is Highway 36. We're about, Not even 3-4 miles to Coshocton. Okay, we made it. Terrain's flattening out a little bit, isn't it? Getting out of the hills. Make a right. Well, what do you say? You want to do downtown first? Supposed to be an old courthouse. There's the town limit sign. Roscoe Village. We'll go there second. That's off to the right. See that brick building? Also, right in here, we'll figure out more of it. It's part of the old canal. Ohio Erie Canal. Erie, Ohio. Huge history. This ought to be a fun day. I'm going to spend the night down here too. I found a KOA just out of town. Then guess what? In the morning, we're trucking straight back to Illinois. It's Route 66 time and time to start heading home. Alright. Should be the river up here. Flower pots hanging on the poles. Look at it. Hey. Here's the river. Part of the old canal system, probably. Can you imagine they hand dug a canal from Lake Erie all the way down to Ohio River? By hand. Oof. That was modern engineering back then too, I bet. Okay, they got a McDonald's. Think I see the courthouse up here. Pay attention where I'm going. See the top of it anyway. Here it is. Wow, look at all the flower pots. Okay, let's see. Parking. Parking this van isn't always the easiest. Oh, I see one. Alright, let's get parked and take a walk. Feels good to be out of that van. In there too much. Wow, colorful. Colorful, colorful. And the best part, look up, we got blue sky. Finally got out of those clouds. This looks like the back of the courthouse, I would say. We'll walk all the way around. It's our town square here. Looks like a memorial up here. Oh, for miners. Coal mines are huge in Ohio and West Virginia. Yeah, all brick. For all the miners. Pretty cool. Kind of hard to see in the shadows. There's the statue. He's pointing at a piece of coal. Big old chunk of coal right there. That's neat. And names of miners lost, the years. Rest in peace. A lot of names. Okay. So this is our downtown square, just surrounded by old buildings and businesses. Kind of neat. And more gigantic flower pots. That takes a lot of effort. Keep stuff like that going, all blooming and green. Alright, well, let's check out the front of the building. Veteran Services, their handicap entrance. What else we got? Ooh, sign. Little squirrel there. He's got him a nice home right here, doesn't he? The Coshocton County Courthouse. It looks like it dates back into the 1870s. It says the third was built on this site. So maybe they built a couple buildings here. And it is a National Historic Registered Place. Right here in Coshocton, Ohio. It looks old. Was that same info? Yep, the same info. Here's our veterans memorials. I kind of like this town square setup with all the old buildings surrounding it. Definitely old style. You don't see this anywhere else except these little towns. I just looked at the time. I would say that Roscoe Village is just getting opened up. Alright, I'm no plan expert. I need to get one of those apps for the phone. Those flowers are huge. My goodness. They are just perfectly shaped, aren't they? Bees are loving it. The heck is that thing? Big old bush, huh? Whoever does their park service and groundskeeping, they got one heck of a green thumb. On every corner. This is probably the most colorful setup I've seen in a long time. You can almost call this like a garden. The entire town square, one big flower garden. It's gotta cost some bucks to maintain all that. Money well spent. Well, what do you say? You wanna go explore some history? Go see some old village? How it once was? Here we go, right back across the river. For more information on my channel, be sure to get over there and check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter. Put one up twice a month now. Putting in new articles about some of the previous videos and up and coming ones. New pictures. Got all the new style coffee mugs. The Armchair Traveler series is going in there. Plus we got a little shout out section in the newsletter called Mug Shots. If you get a mug, take a picture and send it to us. I'll make sure it gets in that newsletter. All fun. Anyway, once again, it's RVerTV.tv, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one, exploring this beautiful area around Coshocton, Ohio. That is probably one of the most colorful courthouses I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch of them. That's one to remember there in Coshocton. Alright, Roscoe Village is right up here to the right. Big parking lot. What is this, a school in here or something? I'll be darned. Okay, up here's the village. This building right here, that's the museum. It's not open yet. It doesn't open until noon, according to the hours they give on Google. But we got a lot of exploring to do. I need to find the visitor center. Then we'll just walk all of this. Wow, this is old. A lot of rooms. All those windows. Alright, see what they're gonna do here. They're moving. Let me glance at the phone. Visitor center, straight ahead. Yay. I think some of these buildings you gotta pay to get. There's the blacksmith shop. Okay, this must be it up here. I kind of looked online, they had a big parking lot, which is good. It's kind of one of the first things I look, where can I park? In a car you can park anywhere, not in this thing. Yep, this is it. Alright, where's the parking? Must be around back. Found it. Well, good. RV park's only 4 miles from here. This will be home for tonight. So we can spend a little time here, kind of relax and just walk it. Alright. Alright, I gotta wait for them people. I'm gonna pay. Wow, piano, huh? It's like a mini museum in here. They got their offices. All that down there. Old furniture. There's a back room to this, but you gotta pay first. We're in the free part.
Yes. Because once you get in there, a lot of times when you can see them, because some are designed.
Then we can walk right down the street,
Things like
check
the
out the
electrical,
village.
the tin punching, candles, some candles like that. So there you go. So you said you're two seniors. So let's bring you up. It's gonna be $24. And then I get this program. Now I'm also going to do the key fob. Here you go. The key fob, I would like to have it.
Alright. We're in Ohio Erie Canal. What a feat of engineering. They went through all the elevations, had the lock system. Passenger fares 5 cents per mile per passenger. Incredible. That was back in the 1820s and 30s. Dug out by hand. Oh, man. That's quite a bit of money, 5 cents per mile back then. Include your meal, though. Some of the old canal pictures. There's one of the boats. Wow. That's a good photo. History. They're saving history. $12 to get in here at the senior discount. And to give you a little key fob, you can go into buildings up in the village. You just hold up your card and you go right in. It's nice and air conditioned in here, though. Oh, wow. All the red coats. Part of Ohio history. That's how they dug the canal. 1825. You made $8 to $10 a month, 30 cents a day, to get a shovel and pick and start digging. What's this? Replica lock system. Raise and lower the boats, getting through the canal. There's a picture of a real one. let's go for a stroll through the village. See what we can find. Time we get down to the end, that big museum, hopefully it'll be open. The lady said they should open today. But the big museum isn't part of all this. You got to pay another fee. It's like 90 degrees out with humidity, and that guy's in there with the fire and hot metal, earning his money. All right, let's keep trucking. It was hot just watching them. Well, it looks like all these buildings are part of the history. It's supposed to be a doctor's office we can get into, and I think an old schoolhouse. It's all self-guided tour. Some of these are just like little gift shops. More flowers in Coshocton. My goodness. Old style. Got the stairway going up side of the house. Get to the upstairs. Wow, that's old. You know, it's a little touristy, but not bad. Not that many people here, probably because it's hot. Give you a better look at the buildings. It's got to be an old hotel. A lot of windows. Everything is all brick. And here's your tavern. PR Nice Tavern. Go and get a mug of beer. Give me a big old mug. Wow, pretty. I'm kind of in awe of this town. I am really glad I came down this way. This was a last minute decision to get down this direction because I'm trucking straight west out of here in the morning. And actually it's a straight shot clear across Indiana, straight into Illinois. Going to take all state highways, no interstates. Getting out of here. Is either that or cut way back up north. I don't want to do that. There's your bakery. I'm sure it's good. Roscoe General Store. Oh, cool. Finally, we get to use our little key card. Want to go ahead and see the doctor's office? Well, let you right in. That key card's a pretty good idea. Just hold it up there and the door unlocks. So if you were sick or hurt, this is where you came. Doc's office. Here's your waiting room with the old wood benches. Want to go upstairs? Heck yeah. Pretty small houses though, aren't they? Small rooms. Low ceiling. It's got your fireplace. All the old medical supplies. Sitting here waiting to get your shot you didn't want. History. They're saving history and doing a really good job at it. Wonder who looked out this window through all the years. Probably didn't look like that 150 years ago though. All the medicine bottles. Dr. Johnson, I presume. Medical Office, 1842. So that was just his office. Here's his house. Let's check this out. And they got pictures and slides. This place is perfect condition. Must be his picture on the wall. Hello, doctor. We're looking through your home here. Got the old fire in there crackling. And dining room. When people used to actually sit down and eat together at a table. Wonder if there's any ghosts in here. I bet there is. I always ask people, is it haunted? One lady said to me, only if you believe in it. All the rooms had a fireplace. That was your built-in heater. Ohio, it gets cold. You get snow, ice, cold. For sure. Yeah, lights don't work. It's a little dark. Well, pretty neat, Dr. Johnson. Got you a nice place. Imagine living somewhere all your life and then they turn it into a museum and hundreds of thousands of people stroll through a year. Pretty cool. All right, just keep trucking. Lots of traffic out on that state highway. That's like a freeway. Okay, museum's not open yet. So I think we can get in those buildings over there. Alright, we're in. They got all the stairways blocked off. Old wood cases. There's a cool, that's an organ with the pedals. Teacher, teacher, forgot my homework. Stay after school. Nice wood stove. Yeah, they've restored absolutely everything. Even got the feathered pens in the inkwell. They have thought of everything here. And no one writes anymore. You type on a phone. Well, pretty neat. And I think we can get over there next, that building. And wow, you can make you some blankets and stuff with that thing. That is quite the machine. Well, what else we got? Another one, smaller. And the spinning wheel. Old bed. So if you needed a blanket, here's where you come. Dishes. Another fireplace. Like a candle chandelier. This was modern at one time. Well, I think we can probably get across the street and get in that museum. What do you think? Let's try. I see the sign out. It's open. Doors open too. This should be cool. So far, everything here has just been historic.
Sorry.
Well, there's a couple floors of stuff. It's supposed to be a big Japanese collection. Now that guy didn't have a very good day. He is a rug. Well, replica structures and homes and how they lived back then. Chunks of wood. There's another canal boat. That's what's iconic around here is that canal. There's got to be chunks of it left where they probably fish out of it and stuff. A little bit of everything in here, isn't there? All museums got the old rifles and guns, but these are in mint condition. All right, check out the other room. Floods here from the river. Ooh. Cool pictures. Here's their Native American room. Because it goes way back. These guys are here first. All the baskets, pottery. I'm sure it's the real deal. Colorful. Amazing how they did that. Wow. My goodness. This is a pretty high-end place. Incredible, the design. Chinese carved vases. What a collection. My goodness, look at that. It's incredible. The detail on it. What is it, to hold a flower pot or something? Put something on it? Pedestal, maybe, huh? Vase, something. Little statues. That's one thing about All the Chinese, Japanese art, extreme detail. Usually you don't see this kind of a collection in the museums. This is something. That's beautiful. All the gemstones. Courtier's collar. High-ranking member of the Imperial Court Ward. I've walked past this twice and it keeps drawing me back. The detail of carving. Dragons and Chinese art. Even the faces have detail. Horses. Wow. That is beautiful. Well, I'd say this is our find for the day. I always kind of look for something special on these little excursions. Never thought we'd find a collection like this. There's your samurai guy. All decked out. 1750 to the 1800s. That was his armor he wore. And more guns. New York Holy Stones. Must be hand carved or made or something. Ladies' dress. Who's this guy? Wounded Civil War veteran. Just a photo of him from the Civil War. Missing an arm. Steam generator power systems. There's a lot of different little collections. Those are all serving trays. Pictures and posters. Oh, another organ. Got the pedals on it. Well, this entire town's an antique. Wow. Need sunglasses to sit in that thing, huh? The lady downstairs is telling me they had a pretty big collection of photos of local history. Wow, look at that train. Bridge is gone. right here. There's flooding, ice buildup. My goodness. Everything's happened here, I'm sure. There's the old dirt streets. Bet the buildings are still here. Pretty fancy bridge for back in the day. That's neat. Couple little kids eating ice cream. All the owners of the stores. Pretty cool. Tells the story of this whole area. Captain Nye. One of the pioneers. Now you're a picture on the wall in a museum. Look at that. They filmed a movie here. Centennial. Looks like back in the 70s. There's pictures from it. It was so quiet in that museum. Well, what a neat place, neat town, neat village. What's the old saying? Too cool for school. And all the flowers down here in this beautiful town of Coshocton. Like I said earlier, it's one of the most colorful I've seen in a long time. Well, head for the van. Parking's free. I mean, it was definitely worth 12 bucks. It was only another $5 to go in that museum, so that ain't bad. Underground Railroad agents in Coshocton County. Wow. Let's drive back through the village. See if we missed anything. I still feel bad for that kid that was in that blacksmith shop in this heat. He is earning his paycheck for that. But you can see they got lots of parking, plus the visitor center. I'm sure they got good little restaurants. hidden around here. Looks like there's one on the corner. Oh, there's the guy watering the flowers. Good job, buddy. Keep it up. That is a full-time job and a half during the summer here, watering all these flowers. Those little buildings are cool, a lot of replica school. Plus museum there. This guy across. That Chinese collection on the second floor was something else. That was super high end, very classy, very, very well done. I've never seen anything like that much of it in one place. I've never seen anything like that. That museum's not open too often. It only opens from like noon to 4 or something. 3-4 days a week, so it's kind of hard to catch. Today we got lucky. Just a sea of trees around this town. I mean, you could imagine what the fall colors would be like. With all the different kinds of trees here, oaks, maples, walnuts, all that. Busy highway down there. Well, here's home for the night. Even got flowers here. Gotta love it. Yay. This is a Coshocton KOA. But this is the last night in Ohio. I'm gearing up. It's time to go home. We're gonna head for Illinois and then start heading back towards Arizona. We're gonna wind down this summer travel season. I'm not gonna ride the bike. I'm kind of tired, but we got to see quite a bit. All right, I'm all plugged in. Good for the evening. Journey continues. Talk soon.